He was just a boy. He still called me Ma, like a little child. What did he do to deserve this?
Why would someone do this to my son? He never harmed anyone. He just wanted to live. Why?
I know nothing I say can ease your pain, but I promise you this. I will find out who was behind this, and I will get you justice, no matter what it takes. We will find out who has done this. No one will be spared. I give you my word, justice will be served.
The gun was American made. CCTV shows a man boarding a flight to Dubai. That is just hours after the attack. Investigators are pursuing
this
every
may be
lead.
an international plot.
The police cyber unit has just cracked open the mobile device of the young man. Inside, heavily encrypted messages. Not on WhatsApp, not on Signal, but hidden in an obscure app favored by international scammers, money mules, and darknet fixers. One name kept surfacing: Trilok. He had been working for a scam call center, part of India's shadow industry that preys on elderly victims across North America and Europe. One cog in a massive machine, over 50,000 workers, duping the vulnerable with fake tech support. And just weeks before his death, he had swindled a North American victim out of $200,000.
The police are right now raiding the call center, but they can't find the owner. He had recruited fresh graduates, fluent in English, trained on scripts that mimic Geek Squad, PayPal, Microsoft tech support. Victims desperate for help Googled phone numbers. On the other end of the line waited a scammer, armed with fake credentials and remote access tools like TeenViewer and AnyDesk. But in this young man's case, something had gone wrong. In his mobile phone, investigators found a blurry photograph of a man in a black hoodie captured near a coffee shop he frequented.
I think I am being followed. I don't know if it's real or just stress from work. But if I go missing, don't believe the news. What if we are just pawns in someone else's story?
The Indian authorities want to investigate about Trilok. He allegedly took the life of an Indian boy. By the way, the Indian boy had swindled around $200,000 from an American victim.
This Trilok seems to be a notorious dark web identity broker. He is known for ensnaring desperate techies from developing countries, using them as pawns to launder stolen data, camouflage illicit transactions, and reroute sensitive communications across continents. Why would Trilok turn on one of his own foot soldiers? Or did he see something that cost him his life?
The young boy's life was taken by a foreigner. Yeah, how dare they? This is an act of terrorism. The young boy's life was taken by a foreigner. How dare they? This is an act of terrorism.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have gathered here to pay tribute to our own young boy who lost his life for terrorism. We condemn violence in all its forms. We want justice.
Sapkumkar, Satse, we do not know much about the boy. He hardly used to mix with anyone.
He used to sleep during the day because of his night shift. Who knew it would be his last shift?
Thank you for keeping my business. Even though police raided the call center, I escaped.
My pleasure. I have made a false narrative about the boy, and almost everyone believes he is innocent.
The boy was no innocent. He broke his last victim, played him like a toy until the man hung himself, even mocked his widow. Even during the man's funeral, the boy had placed one final call to his widow. "Oh, he's gone, you old bitch. Ha ha ha."
You politicians spoil the youth of our country. You guys are just a bunch of goons. Why are you supporting that fraud call center guy?
I do not know anything about his call center. He is just my distant cousin and came to meet me over a cup of tea.
If my boy had the courage to walk away from the wrong path, I served the bank for 35 years with integrity. Wow. Crushed him into choosing this life. Maybe the truth will crawl out of his shadows one day. Rest now, my darling.
Gentlemen, Trylock, it turned out, was not just a dark web identity broker. He was something far more sinister. A drug lord, with deep ties to the Mexican cartels. His operation dealt primarily in fentanyl, the deadly opioid tearing through American cities like wildfire. From cartel-run labs in Sinaloa to the veins of American teenagers in Chicago, Los Angeles, and Baltimore. His fingerprints were everywhere, but his face was nowhere.
Una joven mexicana de apenas 20 años ha sido secuestrada.
A young Mexican woman just 20 years old has been kidnapped. Police suspect the involvement of drug cartels. Behind me is her photograph. If you have any information about her whereabouts, please contact the authorities immediately. The kidnapped woman has now been found dead in a forest outside the city. Her family is inconsolable. How many more young lives must be lost before this violence ends?
The investigation confirms this crime was committed by a drug cartel, with direct links to an American man named Trylock. His name was discovered in the woman's mobile phone records. We are currently raiding his fentanyl production facilities along with American authorities.
So, you are Trylock. Tell me, why did you get rid of the young Mexican woman? She was only 20 years old.
She was a government informant. Her fate was sealed the moment suspicion arose. Eliminate first, question never.
And why did you get rid of the young Indian boy?
Because... my father. He was a decorated veteran, a man of honor. But our childhood, far from privileged. He sacrificed meals, sleep, everything, just so his two sons could have a chance to thrive. My elder brother built a successful business. I started a trading firm. It was doing good, but not great. I wanted more money. And I found it. Through fake tech support call centers, each victim robbed of their savings meant commission for me. Over time, greed pulled me deeper into trafficking fentanyl across borders. There was so much demand. If there was no demand, maybe I would have stopped. But fate was cruel. My father, my own father, fell victim to the same scam that made me rich. Stripped of his life savings, he took his own life. The man who taught me integrity, sacrifice, gone. That day, I vowed revenge. I searched his phone. Clues pointed to India, calls routed through the US. I needed a name, a face, a location. I turned to a scam baiter, one who delighted in exposing call center fraud.
Hello, this is Richard Parker. How may I help you today?
Hello, Richard. This is Amelia speaking. I got an email saying I've been charged on my PayPal account. Could you please help me get a refund?
Don't worry, ma'am. I can help you with that. Please go to your browser and type anydesk.com. Download and install the application.
He's connected to my computer. Oh, but I've reversed the connection. Now I'll waste this guy's time.
Ma'am, why are you still typing on your screen? Please, don't type, just listen to my instructions.
I'm in. Navigating through his folders, IP logs, internal chats. Ooh, I can see his CCTV feed. And yes, the location of this call center is...
Oops, my cat just stepped on the keyboard. By the way, my friend says he sent you $200,000 over 5 years. He's thrilled with your service. Who was it again who helped him?
Oh, that must be John Lewis. He's very good at building rapport with customers.
And then I heard the name. John Lewis. Those words pierced my soul. His fate was sealed. I boarded the next flight to India, through Dubai. In my bag, I smuggled the very gun my father used to end his life. For days I followed the man, watching, waiting, planning my move.